poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Pele, Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Luis Suarez. Always onto this. Koundé. For Xavi Alonso. Rafa Silva. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Pele. So what can they make of this? Played into space. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field, number 9, Daniel van Buiten. Coming on the field is number 14, Neymar.
And he's managed to gift it back. And it's Silva. Kawasaki Frontale finding their passes. Bullet! Oh, it rattles the bar! Zola. Kawasaki Frontale are enjoying a lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Van Bronckhorst is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, shooting chance! Makaleli. Now it's Pele. Xavi Alonso. Rafa Silva. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar. Rijkaard.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Makaleli. Kawasaki Frontale have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Ball driven towards the far post. Khan deals with that nice and simple. It's a throw-in. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rafa Silva takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Neymar looking for the run. This might shot, surely! Goal! And it's Kawasaki Frontale who take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Oh no, this does not look good. Pelé, it's Pelé! It's bounced back off the post.
Kawasaki Frontal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? Has a shot! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Taken back almost at once. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pelé, and now the breakaway. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Rafa Silva is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Pelé, aimed beyond the defence. It's a goal kick. And it's half-time here. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Kawasaki Frontale have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Kawasaki Frontal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And it's Pirlo. Zola! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Zola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Varane gets over and intercepts.
There they go, hunting again.
Varane with the foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Rafa Silva. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Quick look, then plays it in. Now he's off and running. defending was strong and firm. And it's Silva. Kawasaki Frontale are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Luis Suarez. He has found the way through. Foot in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pele. Pirlo. And it's Gullit. Engages and forces him off the ball. Knocks it into space. That's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Zola. He's found a way past. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Gullit. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Silva. And he's well positioned here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Kawasaki Frontale do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Thuram. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Neymar. Saliba gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Pele. Number 7, Gullit. Number 27, Rafa Silva. Number 14,
Takes a shot!
Neymar.
Good
Coming
try.
on the field,
The outcome could so
number
easily have been different.
Number 13, Jan Koller. Number 20,
The only
Messi.
breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Owen. Griezmann. Saliba gets a foot in here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Messi. Koundé. And that's gone loose. Kawasaki Frontale leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Messi. Pele.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Owen. Nicely weighted ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That should get the job done.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Maldini. Kunde. And that will be it. Kawasaki Frontale have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup. Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. Opts for safety.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game.
And Hullet! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's Messi. Gilberto Silva. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Beckenbauer. Still goalless. And he welcomes it in. And this is Neymar. It's run loose here. Passing nice and neat. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that was very necessary. Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Hullet. Gilberto Silva.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those...
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. That is good strength. And he's gone backward here. Neymar. Oh, he's been... Big chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Pele. And here's Hullet. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Neymar. Ibrahimovic. No, that's been intercepted. Gilberto Silva.
Kawasaki Frontal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Costa Curta. Costa Curta going full tilt down the left. Now Gilberto Silva. And this is Hullet. Now can he find a finish? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, super find. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
So off we go once more.
Kawasaki Frontal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew.
Messi! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Great defending, strong and determined. Aims beyond the defence. Now this could be a chance. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Saliba defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior, decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Viene sostituito.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Neymar plays it short. Saliba gets it clear. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need.
Are certainly playing.
He's gone for goal. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass is just off target. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He has a look up. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about. It's Ronaldinho! Hullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nicely worked. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Hullet. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a great ball here. Kawasaki Frontale still have the cards to affect this game. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? The ball has bounced loose now. Pass somewhat off target. Best. Strong running down that left flank.
Oh, great feet, that.
Neymar. Messi. Forwards and with intent. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Hullet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's the shot! And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Hullet gets into a good position.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Best. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Knocks it into space. Very nicely done. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Signore e signori, chiunque
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. And he's straight offside. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. And he was quick to react. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Looking to play him in. And this is Griezmann. Gnabry played into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. Neymar receives it in a good position here. He's through here. Shot a goal! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Kawasaki Frontale, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Can he get it through? And this is Hullet. Gnabry has it in a wide position. Hullet finds himself offside. Done delicately. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pelé. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he whips in across.
That's good defensive concentration. Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Koundé. Griezmann. Hullet. He's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Griezmann. That's good play. Serginho's cross. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Howson. Now it's Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. Hazard. Cross to the back post.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Costa Curta. Here's Griezmann. Distributed tidily. Howson. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. It's a pretty loose pass. Koundé. Pelé. That has been slung wide. Plays it across. Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
Corner number 2 then. Decent chance! Goal! And it's Kawasaki Frontale who take the lead. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Kawasaki Frontale have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And they've got a throw. Gnabry.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Now Costa Curta. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Kawasaki Frontale have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we're off again.
Kawasaki Frontale really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Now it's Pelé.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Lovely bit of skill. Delivers the ball. Kawasaki Frontale given another corner. Kawasaki Frontale get their fourth corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's nice. And they win it back again. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zanetti. Alonso. He's on it. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hazard with the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. And this is Messi. Love and the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Terrific header! And he thumps it clear. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And this is Neymar. That is a brilliant interception.
Santos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
In towards the back stick. Santos, keep calm in the face of danger. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That looks a good ball through. And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substituição no time do Santos.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Camisa 7, camisa 11, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 13.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Collar gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. That's a shade optimistic.
Santos really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And he's had it nicked away. That's a super give and go. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. He'll fancy himself from here. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Messi! And the ball's come loose here. He's just about within shooting range. Kawasaki Frontale will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Saliba producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Neymar chasing after it. And it's Gnabry. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. And here's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Kokchu knocks it into space. Costa Curta. Kawasaki Frontale looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in space and looking for options. And that interception was most necessary. And he was alert to it. Kokchu. Van Nistelrooy. Dink through. That has been cut short. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Koundé picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Leroy Sané. He's one of the most fleet-footed players around, Peter, and a massive threat with the ball at his feet. He knows where the goal is too, and his finishing is both precise and very effective. He's going to add a real dynamism to this forward line, either looking for the through ball on the counter or taking on his man and going on his own.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He won't be happy with that one. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Plenty to aim at here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he cuts out the supply. Looking to play him in. Now, can they get him away? Shot could be on. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Sané showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rafael Leao! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rafael Leao! They've got to be quick to recover this. And again! In he goes again! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Aubameyang. Threads one in. Oh, perfect. Can he finish? Brilliant from Collar. He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Kawasaki Frontale grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they...
Chance! He scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Kawasaki Frontale take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. Semedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read. And the real chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Neymar. Beckham. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now the breakaway. Carvajal spots it and intercepts. Now it's Messi. Messi. Aubameyang. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well-timed, excellent interception. Szoboszlai. Played into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Saliba proves too strong, too smart. Collar. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. That's good play. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. And there's the end of the first half.
OK, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we're off again. He's had it taken off him. Can he get it through? Rafael Leao is onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played out to the left flank. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk gets it clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Back when it goes. There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Oh, that's well spotted. Kawasaki Frontale finding their passes. Vitinha. Now it's Rafael Leao. Carvajal calmly anticipates. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh no, what has happened here? Szoboszlai. Rafael Leao. Driving on and making good progress. Szoboszlai. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. In with the challenge.
The attendance
Beckham.
for this match was 51.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
60 minutes played. And it's made its way to him. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's there to get it away. Throw in. Szoboszlai. Nicely weighted ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good alertness. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has been cut short. Rafael Leao. Great vision. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he welcomes it in. Gabriel. Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there. Collar. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Can he get on the end of this? Played into space out wide. Sane is onto it in a flash. Now it's Aubameyang. Vitinha. And it's Neymar. He could be in here.
Might want to be careful there.
Aims beyond the defence. And now they can clear their lines. Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely aimed pass. Now can he find a finish? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good ball, good take. And he's on charge for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Aubameyang has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's found a way through. That's a shade optimistic. Deftly away. Great defending, strong and determined. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Neymar. Messi tries to pass it through. Chooses to go back. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power.